tell me that she never have it like this way. Yeah. So every day she calling me to come my way. Yeah. See me I know be dog, I dey lock my gate. Yeah. She said she want everything all the same. Ah yeah. She calling me every night. I tell her I'm saying no be love. Say she be falling for me already. She wanna do it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. This brow is already partially done, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow and clean this up and do something to it because yeah. So to clean up under my brows, I'm gonna be using the Nars concealer in Almond to just kind of clean out the perimeter and around the brows and under the brows and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna be using my Nars concealer. Guys, I should really clean my get my eyebrows done, but the thing is you need eyebrows to get your eyebrows done, so you can't just go up there with no eyebrows and expect to come out with fleeky eyebrows. You're just gonna come back with less eyebrows. So I really need to go get my brows done, but I don't have eyebrows and I don't want them all to disappear. So to prime my skin for my foundation, I'm just using my Makeup Forever mattifying primer, and I'm just going to apply that all over my skin because I tend to get really oily. Ooh, I just got that in my eyeball, Jesus. So I just went ahead and primed my skin with the Makeup Forever primer. This is the first time using this primer because I just bought it, so I'm really hoping that it's able to keep my skin very dry because I tend to get very oily during the day or night. Like I'm like a freaking grease ball, to be honest with you guys. For my foundation today, I'm gonna be using the Nars foundation in dark 3. The only issue I have with this foundation is that I think it's kind of too reddish for me, and I don't like when my foundation has a red undertone. I just don't, and this foundation does that, and it kind of bothers me a little bit. And then I got the shade darker, hoping that it would be better, but it's just darker, so I don't know. But anyways, using my beauty blender, I'm just gonna be blending this into my skin and hoping and praying that it doesn't annoy me today. That better be a text message, by the way. I only get emails, but yeah, the text me. I always like to set my foundation with powder because I just feel like if you don't, it just kind of gets really oily. So I kind of set that before I apply my highlight and contour. You don't have to do this step, but I like to do it. So, you know, it's up to you. It's very optional. So you're just going to press it into your skin just like this. You know, perfect. And just kind of gives it a more mattifying look because I have really oily skin and I have to do all these extra steps all the time just to make sure my foundation doesn't come out mad oily. And yeah, so now to highlight my skin, I'm just going to be doing something very subtle-ish. That's what I'm going to say for now. Who knows what's going to happen in 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this underneath my eyes, just drawing a little triangles. But to set my highlight, I'm going to be using Baddie in Topaz. I know like people, this used to be the she's back then, but I don't know if people still use this anymore. But y'all need to get back into it because it is amazing for setting your highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and dust up my highlight using the MAC's, what is this? The MAC blotting powder in deep dark, and just kind of dust off the powders from my face and also kind of blend my highlight with the rest of my face. I'm not gonna contour just yet, and I'm gonna move on straight into the eyeballs, straight into the eyes. Sorry, I don't know why I said eyeballs. I'm gonna start off by using orange as my transition color, and I'm using the orange, the Morocco color from the Juvias Masquerade palette. I'm using my Morphe 35B palette and taking this very beautiful, see my palette's be just like dirty, don't be mad. So I'm just taking this very light purple and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that the same place where I applied that orange color. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build intensity and kind of like transition from purple to blue, so you guys are kind of get the picture in a little bit. I'm trying to recreate this look right here, but yeah, just gonna look down and apply that right there. And yeah, if you guys don't have a Morphe palette in your collection, you better go get some because you are late to the party. Yeah, just make sure that you blend that into your crease, and then we're gonna go in. Make sure you blend it into your crease and kind of like take it out to the outer V a little bit and blend that a little bit, because we're kind of making everything kind of like pull through, you know, just like snatch, you know, like, yeah, you get it. Now going in with the second darkest purple in the Morphe 35B palette, I'm just taking that color and applying it just a little bit under where I applied that lighter purple color. And this is just gonna build like an intensity with everything, just make everything kind of like flow and blend really well together. This is a Nubian 2 palette by Juvias Place. I'm just going to take this really pretty shimmery blue color and I'm just going to use it to, I'm going to place that color in the outer and inner portions of my eyes. This is going to create that halo effect that I'm going for. So just going to pat the product on the outer and then the inner corners of my eye. So now going into my Smashbox Cosmetics, I'm taking this very nice, pretty, it's like a gray shimmery color, very ashy though. So I'm just going to apply that into the very middle part using my finger, just applying that to my eyelids, the middle section, just to create that really nice and halo effect. I found that using my hands to apply the color in the middle makes it come off more blended in the weirdest way. But yeah, just apply that color right there. So to contour my face, I'm going to be using the Sacha blush powder in the shade Matte Brown. I'm going to be using this to contour my face. I like using powder contour because I think it's more natural and it's just easier for me to work with, I feel. So using this brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics contouring brush, I'm going to be contouring and carving out my cheekbones and making them higher. So I'm just going to be placing the color right there, or the powder right there, and just kind of blend upwards. I low-key took a lot just now, so I'm just going to work hard to blend it. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner off camera and I'll be right back.
Using that same purple and blue color, I'm just going to be applying that to my lower eyes or my lower lids and like smudging the color just to complete the whole eye look and bring it all together.
I'll be using my e.l.f. palette. I'm just going to be applying this color to the apples of my cheeks. So for my highlight color, I'm going to be using Sacha Cosmetics, and I think this is the shade Bewitched, to highlight my face. So now for my lips, I'm going to be lining my lips with my MAC lip liner in Chestnut, and then I'm going to be doing a very, very matte lip, pinkish, pale pinkish lip. Now to set my face, I'm going to be using the Scandinavia makeup setting spray or finishing spray, and I'm just going to spritz it all over my face and drown it up in it. You know what I mean? Just spray. Try not to drown in it, you know. But yeah, and that is it for today's look.
Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up.
She tell me that she never have it